Don't ask me to the beach, don't ask me to the mall, but ask me to rock, I'm gonna answer that call. It's a rock and roll life for me. It's a honky-tonk life for me. Well, hand me my guitar and turn up the lights. It's gonna be another rock and roll night.
Hey everybody, I'm Hot Rod Walt from Atlanta, Georgia, USA, and I'm happy to be here for the Hot Rod Hoedown with my friends Whistle Dixie and the Maitland Mafia. And so we're at Musos today here in Newcastle and striping up a couple guitars, and they were kind enough to help us have some guitars to use at our event this weekend. And so pretty fun. So I'm glad to be here. And I just talked to Fred Gretsch, and he said to check his Twitter tomorrow morning, and he's going to put up all the pictures that I just took, and put a little shout out to Musos for making sure that they keep pro line guitars up. And a lot of music stores just have, you know, entry-level models, but there's 70 Gretsch guitars on these walls. And that's pretty impressive, no matter what country you're in. So that's why I'm here, right now. Right there, there's my concept. I mean, all pinstripers usually have like a go-to starting point. My starting point is to mark center and then build the centerpiece out, and then once that foundation is made, then you can just kind of go off of it with whatever the shape is of the guitar that, you know, will handle it. And I like doing things symmetrical, so you have to kind of read the guitar and see what you can do on both sides, because, you know, this side's wide open, this side's got knobs all over it. And plus, when you're right-handed, you have to pull your left line first. So I have to pull my left line and go, well, I got to make sure I don't go anywhere where it's going to be knobs in the way on the other side. It's mind-blowing to me that if I Google Hot Rod Walt, Gretsch, pinstriping, whatever, and I've pinstriped 500 Gretsch guitars, so all over Google, you'll see my guitars all over the world. And that's pretty mind-blowing, you know, it's surreal. The center is basically, the foundation is built, now I can kind of build off of it and kind of go nuts, you know. When I did all the guitars for Gretsch in California, everyone had to be different. That's not that easy. 500, well, the official numbered ones for Gretsch is 342, plus I did another 30 or so that I did back and forth, mailing them back and forth Georgia to California. And then in the private sector, I've striped hundreds. People ship them to me and do them, ship them back. I've done all of them. You know, sometimes you're floating on a cloud, and some days you're digging a ditch. Just like gigging, you know, same thing. Some days it's just like great, and some days you're digging a ditch. But I've been a Gretsch artist for 13 years or so, Gretsch official, you know, artist, like in the catalog and that kind of stuff. I think once that happened to me, I felt like I could retire. That's how like thrilled I was, you know? He's like, wow, okay. That's pretty fun, that's awesome. Yeah, to you know, be a rockabilly guy endorsed by Gretsch. Musically, for me, what I do, rockabilly, psychobilly, honky-tonk, Americana, I kind of like cover all the bases, you know? All wrapped up in a rockabilly package, kind of, you know. I got my first guitar when I was 12 or 13, you know. I'm not a prodigy of any sort. I come from a 100% non-musical family. You know, like the kind where if I sat down on the couch with a guitar, people look at you like you got two heads. My parents did send me to guitar lessons. I think I took 6. The best part about it was that the lady was an old woman. She was old to me, but her name was Mrs. Beers. Oh, yeah. I was like, all right, it's a cool name. But I told her, I said, you're gonna have to teach me something cool or else I'm out. So she taught me how to play Wipeout. I was like, I'm hooked. And then I was done. No more guitar lessons for me. So for real, I had 3 albums out of my original music before I even knew the names of the chords I was playing. No joke. And I have 13 albums of original music. All right, let's flip her over. All right, here we go. I mean, I don't know what I can get away with saying here, but sometimes it takes balls. You have to drink a lot.
Oh, really?
Be like, who's playing this guitar? You are. Yeah, what I use is it's one shot. Yeah, overnight. Overnight before you can do anything with it. It's enamel. It's painter's penure, like sign painting paint, and it's made. It's just regular, straight up old enamel, so it takes a little while overnight usually for it to dry. Yeah, so a lot of people maybe might think they're gonna get their guitar striped and then rock it out that night, and it's gonna be on your clothes. Yeah.